we went into town for 90 minutes, and now this is us.
Absolutely screwed. So this week's pod is a little different and a little slower than normal. So it might be a bit longer, but bear with us.
It's all been too much.
It really has. All the noise,
Oh,
the lights,
the noise.
the queuing, the standing, the walking.
Standing. What is it? People just... Ipswich shops need more seats. We need more seating.
Well, you were right in M&S. You sat your bum down in the disability seat.
I know. That's why I said it towards the end. I was like, do you want to sit down? I mean, this is... I'm just watching you is tiring. M&S were good though.
They were very good. The lady was lovely.
Yeah.
But yeah, we stood in the queue for the post office, didn't we?
Yeah, that was long.
Stood in the queue for Cafe Neuro. We needed some food and drink because we felt flaky.
We did. And I did the cardinal sin and walked out the house today without having my breakfast first, which then means I don't think about it until it's nearly lunchtime.
Yeah.
But I suppose it is break fast, isn't it? Breakfast, break fast.
I never thought of it like that.
Stick with me, love. Okay, right. Should we get our shiznit together?
Yeah.
And sit upright.
Right. Who are we?
Who are you? What is this?
We are the FND sisters. You've got to do your traditional noise. You've had too much caffeine.
I think so. We are the FND sisters. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. It helps more than you know. And we're nearly 100 subscribers already.
We are.
And we've been doing this like
4 weeks.
for a month.
Yeah.
So thank you for everyone who has liked and subscribed, and keep commenting on our posts and our videos, because we just absolutely love talking to you guys.
We've had quite a few good conversations with people, actually, haven't we?
Amazing conversations
Yeah.
with people. And even if you don't have FND and you have other chronic illnesses, like, just talk to us. Keep talking.
They suffer with quite a lot of the same symptoms, don't we? So
yeah,
it's quite nice just to talk to people about how it differs, but how it's the same.
Yeah.
It's quite nice.
Yeah, it overlaps with different chronic illnesses as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, reach out. We love talking to you. We are looking for sponsors. So if you have a business, or if you know of a business that can use our platform for a little bit of advertising and marketing, just please get in contact. The contact details for us is in the description box under this. And I always, in every video, I keep saying subscription box, but it's not subscription, it's description. So my vocal teacher from college will be turning in his grave if he ever heard me pronouncing my S's but D's. And yeah. He did say once, I haven't told you this, he did say we were doing voice lessons because you have to learn to enunciate and pronounce things properly if you're performing. And I did this assessment, and he kind of looks at me afterwards and he goes, "Just don't do radio, Kate." Like that. And I'm like, what? Because I couldn't hear my accent until I went to university.
Yeah, people say I've got a proper Suffolk accent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I say, "You're right," all in one word.
Unless I'm on the telephone when I'm volunteering for my charity.
Yeah.
And they phone
hello,
me.
This is Stephanie.
I'm quite posh.
Yes.
But the Suffolk accent kind of comes into play the more and more I speak to people.
Anyway, welcome everyone from all around the nation and overseas. Just a quick disclaimer, we are not medical professionals.
No.
We do not have doctorates. Is that how you say it? We don't have PhDs. We are just two gals with FND talking about our experiences. So, you know, if you are struggling with symptoms and you haven't been diagnosed yet, please go through the relevant health channels to get diagnosed before you
diagnose yourself, basically.
Yeah, thank you. I couldn't finish that. So my brain just went, eh. Okay, so we have actually been super busy this week.
We really have, haven't
Yeah.
we?
So
I've seen too much of you.
yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. At the beginning, it was the end of last week.
I can't remember.
Oh, it doesn't even matter.
It all
does
meshes
it?
into one.
I finally had my NHS neurology appointment.
Yep.
And they literally rung me on, I think, the Tuesday, and they had a cancellation. So they fit me in literally the next day in the morning, and no one was about except for Steph, because
Cheers, I'm your last resort.
we have no lives. So Steph came with me, and it was brilliant, wasn't it?
It was amazing. I have to admit, from how appointment experiences go, that was incredible.
She was amazing. And she actually opened the appointment by asking me, like, in the back of your mind, what are you mostly anxious about? Like, do you have any questions today? Like, what do you need answered?
And what do you want out of the appointment?
What do you want out of this appointment?
Yeah.
And I was like, I've never been asked that before.
Yeah.
I really haven't. And my biggest concern was that she'd look at, hello, Ginny. I was concerned that she would look at my notes from
your private appointment,
my private appointment, and just go, oh, well, if he says it's FND, then it's FND, without checking, and my memory. And she was like, don't worry, you know, today I hope will give you the reassurance that you need, and I'm going to do a few tests with you. And she did, you know, the sight one, she did, you know, the
done the bongy thing, didn't she?
what is it called? That thing.
The rubber circle.
The thunk. And then when they scrape your foot with that really
with the point.
With the point. Yeah. And they were, all of that was actually okay until it came to the memory stuff. And she asked me to say 3 different words in order.
I remember one of them was coach.
And I think one of them was, no, it was couch, wasn't it?
Or was it couch? Don't know.
It's proof we've got FND anyway.
It was 3 words.
I could. It was 3 words, and I could only remember the last word that she said. And then she asked me to spell a word.
Apple.
And that was world.
Oh.
That's the one she asked me to. It might have been apple. No, I thought it was lemon.
Oh, I don't know.
Some
kind of fruit. Peach.
Anyway,
apricot.
She asked me to spell a word, which I was fine with. And then she asked me to spell a word backwards. And I could only get the last letter.
Yeah.
And then I forgot the word I was trying to spell, and I had to ask her what the word was again. So she was like, your working memory is gone, is non-existent. And it basically just, and she had really good anecdotes for all of this stuff. And she said, it's like having, you're a computer and you've got loads of tabs up. And when there's loads of tabs up, things seem to buffer. So if someone's asking you for new information, it's like, because you've got so many tabs up, it's like buffer. And it takes you a while, or you have to repeat or ask someone to repeat information, and vice versa. And then she talked about, imagine my brain as a filing cabinet. And usually when you get information, you file it in a specific way. So then if somebody asks you for that information again, you can go, oh, yeah, just here. Okay, the answer is this. But with my memory, with the FND, it's like, I've got this piece of information, I've thrown it somewhere near or into the filing cabinet willy-nilly. And if somebody asks me for that piece of information again, I've got a route, or I just can't find it. And I just thought that was brilliant.
Yeah, she was very, very good.
And she was so lovely as well.
But just her knowledge of FND,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't necessarily just those parts you've explained,
Mm-hmm.
but everything else she just explained in such detail, didn't
Yeah,
she?
yeah. And right at the end, she said, "So I do agree with your doctor before, but
Yeah.
I'm not saying it because he said it."
She started off with a blank canvas, didn't she?
Completely blank.
Yeah.
Um, I understand when people, because obviously on the FND groups on social media, a lot of people are like, "Oh, I just get the diagnosis and they give me a website to go to, and then I you get."
Neurosymptoms.org, isn't
No,
it?
no, no, no. What is it when you don't see a doctor again?
Discharged.
Thank you. And then you get discharged, and a lot of people are really unsettled with that.
Yeah.
But really, as a neurologist, how much more can you give that person, except for making sure that whoever you've been referred to by has the information to then the GP can then care for you and have a pathway of like, I don't know. I had a really good experience anyway. I'm so glad that you were there with me as well. Like when she wrote up the notes from the meeting as well. She even named Steph in there. She was like, "It was really lovely to see you and
She
your
was
friend Steph."
typing so quick though, weren't she?
Yeah,
Everything you were saying, I was like, she was just staring at the screen and she was typing. I was like, how can you do that?
that's efficiency though.
She was a machine,
Yeah,
weren't
that
she?
was high efficiency. So
Yeah.
she probably, after we left, just finished up some notes and then sent it straight
Mm.
away. So yeah, really efficient. Had a really good experience. In fact, I think my experience with her was even better than my experience with my private neurologist way back when. So thumbs up, thumbs up. Good experience. Awesome. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is something called Neurolog. So at the beginning of my diagnosis, I went on social media and I signed up to all of the FND social media kind of community pages and stuff like that. And a guy called what's his name? Steve Painter. He put up like a link and explaining about Neurolog. And at first I was like, well, I'm not clicking on that, it's spam.
Yeah.
That was my first thought. Sorry, Steve. But when I looked into it, I then messaged him and he sent me just an explanation of what Neurolog is. So if you got your phone, let me just so I can read it out because I can't recall stuff as the neurologist has told me. I can't recall things as easy as I used to.
That's what you sent me.
So, so basically, it's a free app. It's free to use and designed to support anyone living with functional neurological disorder (FND) specifically. Okay, the app helps you track your symptoms and emotional triggers day to day, spot patterns that may contribute to flare-ups, generate clear reports to share with your healthcare team. It contributes anonymously to live FND research. And I think that he, and also contributes to a global data set that researchers can use to improve care. But if I'm not mistaken, I think it's some scientists at Oxford. I'll double check that. I'm really sorry, Steve, I got that wrong. Maybe you can come on and comment and give some more information about it. So anyway, I signed up to it and it's really easy app. So this has been kind of up on some of the social medias for a little while, and the lovely Steve actually, because now nearly 1,000 people with FND have been using this app, they've started to get some patterns from the data that they've been getting in. So some of the things that they have found helps with specific symptoms are the following. For brain fog, mindfulness and creating a safe space helps most. For tremors and jerks, rest and mindfulness are effective. For fatigue, heat or cold therapy and meditation bring relief. It's really interesting because at the beginning of this diagnosis, I tried cold therapy. It had the opposite but I hadn't done all of the stuff in my neurophysio that I had.
Mm.
So I'm wondering whether to
What
start
is
cold
cold
therapy.
or hot therapy?
It's just, have you ever heard of Wim Hof? Wim Hof method. So basically, it's using cold water therapy
Is
to
that when
help your
people like
body.
dunking cold pools and stuff?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
but you basically start by doing 20-30 seconds cold shower,
Right. Okay.
and you can do it after a hot shower or a cold shower. And that's where I started. I used to do this a lot before any of the symptoms or any of this, because I just love cold water therapy, and I stopped it. So it's interesting it says that. We can go into that a little bit in more detail maybe in the next pod. For limb pain or numbness, gentle movement and medication. For dizziness and
How can you
vertigo.
do gentle movement though if you've got numbness?
Not sure. Maybe that's limb pain. The numbness is probably I don't know.
Yeah.
Medication. But I mean, when my hand's numb, I can still move it, can't I?
I suppose it's not
Can't
paralysis,
you?
is it?
Yeah, paralysis is when it's gone.
Yeah.
Numbness is just
When you can't feel it.
the feeling,
Yeah.
the texture and stuff. For dizziness and vertigo, rest and medication. For walking or balance issues, gentle movement in a safe environment works best. And for headaches, rest, relaxation, and pain relief are most common. The data tells us breathing exercises have the strongest measurable next day benefit, which I've talked before about
your belly breathing.
My belly breathing.
Yeah.
It actually, that's when my seizures started getting less aggressive and shorter. So I 100% am behind that. Heat or cold therapy reduces pain and sensory overload. Meditation and mindfulness improve long-term stability. Grounding and tapping provide emotional comfort even if they do not shift symptom scores. Overall, FND management works best as a two-part process involving proactive self-care each day and reactive strategies when symptoms spike. So I suppose the proactive self-care, that probably means that you're practicing mindfulness every single day. So even if your symptoms aren't there that day,
see, I
still
struggle
do the
with
breathing.
mindfulness because of my mental health conditions.
Yeah.
So it's like, for example, at night, I can't sleep. Well, I don't really sleep, but I can't lay in the bedroom with the TV off. I have to have the TV on because if I have it off, my mind races with a million things at once.
Can your TV get up YouTube?
Yeah, I suppose it can.
Because what you might need then, because there's so many different ways of meditation, right? And this is what we learn in the other club that we're in. That's come off. Is just because one type of mindfulness doesn't work for you doesn't mean mindfulness won't work at all.
Oh, okay.
It's like you have to. It's a journey. So when I started meditation 6.5 years ago, I started with just 5 minutes of guided meditation. So that means that I'm listening to a YouTube audio that is literally talking to me about, and now breathe out. Imagine you're here. Imagine you're there. You see a blah, and it's a talking one. And then it shifted to 10 minutes of just plinky plonky music. Then it shifted again to being sat staring at like a little, I don't know, a picture or a Buddha or a candle. So it's a journey. Like you have to find the right path for you with mindfulness. Sorry, that keeps ringing off.
I once tried that at the police rehabilitation centre after I had an injury at work.
Right.
We just kept giggling.
Yeah.
You were in a room full of 10 coppers, and it was just like,
well, that's your first mistake.
You can't trust one another. You were like looking around. They were like, lay there, pretend you're in a boat going down a river, and we were just like looking at each other as if to say, Who's going to jump on the first person? You just couldn't trust it.
The thing is, I really like group meditation is really, really difficult. Like you all have to be there for the right reasons. Because if you hear a snigger, it just sets off everyone off.
Yeah.
Like you can't help it. But now, I mean, I've been to breath work workshops, an hour meditation with a group, but I've built that up over the last 6.5 years. You can't just do it like even
And be
I think
experienced.
Shaolin monks can only actually meditate and find no thought for maximum 5 minutes. But it's about the practice of it. So I think that's what it means when it says proactive self-care each day.
Yeah.
It's just do a little bit each day.
A little bit each day.
And then the reactive strategies when symptoms spike. So I suppose that might be something like, so say I've been ticking a lot. And so where was I with James yesterday? See, my memory is I was somewhere with my fella yesterday, and to redirect some of my tics, I started doing this with both hands.
Yeah.
And then I tried to concentrate on this more than my tics, and then eventually my body just kind of calmed down a little bit. So I think that obviously you can't do that with seizures, because once you're in a seizure, you're in a seizure. But yeah. And then so I'll just read out the summary. FND recovery is not about finding one perfect technique. It's about understanding how your nervous system responds and creating the right conditions for it to settle. The most effective Neurolog users practice small, consistent habits every day and have a clear plan for when a flare begins. So say, and I'll talk about London in a minute, every single place that we visited in London, we had a game plan if I was feeling poorly, like suddenly poorly. And I think that's just about how it is. So yeah, anyway, I'll put the link for Neurolog in the description box below. So, you know, if you've got FND, every little bit of information helps, because to even find scientists that are even interested in researching this is like really rare. So we have to jump on it, I think. Anyway, I feel like I've been talking forever. Shall we let's do your funny FND story so I can take a breath and you don't fall asleep.
Yeah, I'm a bit sleepy.
Yeah, you look a bit sleepy. Let's get your story out first, because I could just keep on talking and Steph can just sleep next to me and it'll be absolutely fine.
So I actually managed to sit in the bath the other day, and I was trying to shower my hair to get the shampoo out of my hair. And in our shower, we've got like a shower that you can get off and you can move up and down the pole. And then we've also got a raindrop shower on the top, one that comes straight down. And I got a bit confused with the functions.
She got confused with her knobs.
Yeah, you had to say it. So I put it on what I thought was the one that you could get off the shower. Turns out I put it on the one that comes out of the shower at the top. And the temperature I put on what I thought was hot was actually cold. So I sat in the bath waiting to get the shampoo off my hair, and the raindrop shower, as I turned it on, come down absolutely freezing cold. And I was like panicking.
So you did do cold water therapy.
So I was absolutely panicking. I was like, I'm trying to get it off. I just completely panicked. And my heart just went into fits, because it was just like all this cold water. I was like, oh God. And I was trying to turn it off, and I was getting all confused with my knobs. And I managed to turn it off in the end. I was like, oh, for Christ's sake.
The thing is, once a little bit of cold water goes into your bath, it's never the same, is it?
No.
You can't even get it. You can't, even if you put hot water in it after that, it's still not the same.
It's when you end up swishing the cold
Yeah,
and the hot
you're just
water
like,
around the
oh,
bath.
nah, it's just ruined. Just ruined everything with my knobs.
I don't get in the bath very often, but we've got handles to get in the bath.
That is a
But
massive
obviously,
cup.
my husband went away over the weekend, so I was just trying my best to do it myself and failed epically.
Oh,
Oh well.
that is a good one.
I was just trying to hold on to the handrail. I was like, "Oh, get me up."
I think my funny FND story of the week is yesterday when I was in Asda. I started ticking really badly because the day before I'd just spent a weekend in London, which if Steph stays awake for, I'll tell you. And yeah, so I was walking around Asda and I was on my own, and I started ticking really badly. I don't usually say words. I think the tango and the speak is the only 2 words that I've said. I've never repeated it, but I started making like whoop noises, a bit like a guinea pig, like whoop whoop. And then I was doing a video note to James, and it was just absolutely hilarious. And then I actually, like, a bark came out. Now, if you know me, you know one of my party tricks is animal noises. I can make really, really good animal noises, specifically dogs. And so I was going down the aisle, and it was like because I knew it was like something was coming, like it might be a beep or or a click or a whistle or whatever, and I just went like that. And literally, like, I didn't even look up to see like if anyone looked around at me. I just like literally put my face in my jumper and just tried to get around with the trolley because I was just so embarrassed. So yeah, that was my funny FND story of the week.
Oh.
So okay, it's time for
Snog, marry, kill.
Snog, marry, kill. Okay, so the last few Snog, marry, kills have been really difficult, but all because I was the person who chose the words.
You were just being bloody awkward, weren't you?
I was being awkward. It was content, okay? Anyway, Steph has chosen this time to make life a bit easier. So the 3 words are gait, dystonia, and IBS. So, what is gait?
When you walk a bit funny, isn't it?
Walking funny.
When you
your
struggle.
gait is off.
Yeah, when maybe you walk a bit limpy and stuff like that, really.
Loopy loo.
Yeah.
Dystonia is
when like your hands curl in or your thumbs get stuck or your feet turn in, things like that.
Yeah. And then IBS is just a short an abbreviation of irritable bowel syndrome. So that's when you either poo too much or don't poo at all. And
or
it
both.
can differ. Yeah, it can unpredictable, a bit like FND. There are also people who suffer really badly with it, and other people who it's like more moderate.
Yeah.
I would say I have the more moderate because I just kind of track what I eat rather than have to take medication for it. But people can be really, really poorly because of it.
Yeah.
It is classed as a disability too. So
yeah. So because I take so much medication, I take Senna, which is supposed to help you go, but
right,
it's a bit hit and miss. Really.
Is that just pharmacy over the counter stuff, or is that
It's prescribed?
Right.
But I think you can buy it just normally.
Yeah.
Like Ibuleve. That's not Ibuleve. That's ibuprofen gel. I can't think what it's called.
What is it called? Imodium.
That's it.
Ibuprofen is a thing, though.
Yeah, it's an ibuprofen gel.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, Snog, marry, kill. Gait, dystonia, IBS.
I think I would kill dystonia because that can really affect people.
Yeah. If your feet curling,
Yeah.
how are you going to walk?
Yeah.
Like, you have to have a wheelchair.
or if your hands go in, you can't do a lot, can you? So I think I'd
Well,
definitely kill that. Oh my God's sake.
Oh, I'm so sick in the head. Depends what position, I suppose.
Probably snog. Oh, that's a difficult one.
Oh, so now it's difficult, Steph.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the person who came up with.
I think I would snog IBS.
Cool.
Because it can be debilitating. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if you get constipated
Yeah.
and can't go for like a week,
Oh, constipation is not the one.
it's so painful.
Yeah. Can't stand up straight.
No, it's really bad, isn't
Yeah,
it? Or
really
you can't
nasty.
get off the toilet, or it's
Even worse.
yeah. All right, showing a bum to everyone.
So you'd snog IBS.
And
So
then
you've got marry,
gate
kill.
because you've got wheelchairs or you've got walking sticks or things like that. You've got things that can
Yeah.
help.
Also, gait can actually be quite funny.
Your humour.
Like when I'm walking and my gait is off. Oh, I didn't. So this is. I didn't tell you what happened yesterday. So I was saying it was really bad ticking yesterday.
Yeah.
One of my ticks, and I don't know why. It was like really. I was so tired. It was in the evening, and I'll see if I can do it again. It was like this, like that. I couldn't stop doing that. It was the weirdest. So weird. Oh, I feel really lightheaded now. I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, I kept like thriller. Anyway, so gait can be quite funny. So yeah.
I think that's what I'd go with. What about you?
Did you do dystonia?
Yeah, I'd kill dystonia. Remember?
I'm really, really suffering with my memory right now.
What would you kill?
What would I kill? To be fair, I think I would kill dystonia because you just if your feet are, it's just
It's awful, isn't it?
yeah, and like some of the footage that I see on social media is like mind-boggling, and when you think it's like it's just your brain misfiring signals.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, dystonia is scary to me. Because I don't know how I would work. I don't know how I would drive. I don't know how I would get out of the house.
Well, you can't do anything about it either.
No,
You can't twist it back, or
no.
it's painful to actually put it back into position. Like, for example, I
Yeah,
said
what do you
about
do?
my
Do you
friend,
force it? You can't.
my
Ow.
friend that can't see and stuff. She's got dystonia, and her foot's like trapped in like actually inwards, and you can't
Right.
you can't pull it back because it's painful.
Yeah.
So you try and have physio and stuff on it, but it just doesn't work. It's just, and you have Botox injections to try and loosen it up, and it just nothing's worked with her. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you reckon if I said I had dystonia in my face, I'd give you Botox for free?
I don't think so. You don't need Botox.
I'm on one today.
You don't need Botox.
I know, but I've basically given myself a facelift today by like putting my hair so tightly
You slick it back.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, kill dystonia. I would probably marry. Am I talking about my IBS?
Well, yeah, go off your personal.
So I would probably marry IBS because for me, I can tolerate it because I know what foods to avoid. But I've had very hard lessons over the years about learning about which foods don't mix with my garlic bread is the biggest one.
Oh, really?
If I eat garlic bread, it's game over. I got to go home immediately.
Mine's cream.
Yeah, that also could be like intolerances as well.
Yeah,
I
it could be.
And then I would snog gate because I can take it or leave it sometimes, and it's usually when I'm walking towards my house. Like I've been out and I'm walking towards my house, and it's like my body either gets too excited or it's getting to the point where it knows it's going to have to take a step, and I start doing like weird stuff with my feet, and they start turning in, and then they start taking one step forwards, two steps back, and my neighbours must think I'm an absolute lunatic. One of them actually was outside of his house the other day, and he saw me with a stick, and obviously they've been watching me basically deteriorate for like 6 months, but he was like, I just didn't know, like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, it's FND, and I talked to him all about it, and he was like, yeah, because I didn't want to ask, because I thought, like, I didn't want you to think I was rude, but also, like, we want to make sure that you're okay. So, so yeah, so that's my 3, I think.
Awesome. Right.
I don't know, why do I keep doing that today?
I don't know. Tick of the week.
Tick of the week. Tick of the week.
Tip of the week.
Barking like a dog. No. I've had too much caffeine.
Yeah. Tip of the week.
Top tip of the week.
We said about these, didn't we?
Oh yes. And make sure that you don't have codes. I can't do it. Cards. Access cards. Well, this access card is formerly known as Nimbus.
Nimbus card.
Nimbus card. So you can get a Nimbus card even if you're not on PIP. So that's great, because I think the disability card, you've got that.
Yeah.
You can only get if you've got PIP.
One. National disability card.
Access Nimbus card basically has lots of codes on the front. Actually, do you want to, because you know all about it.
Yeah, so mine's about standing, so I can't stand for very long.
Mm-hmm.
Need wheelchair access, +1 for a carer. Can't walk over 50 metres, and WC, so I need to go to the toilet.
So where can you use that access card?
You can use them any sort of entertainment areas, so like arenas, theatres, theme parks, things like that. I think you need one of these, like for Alton Towers, to get access cards for rides and things.
Yeah.
To get fast track and things like that. I think you actually need one of these now to do that.
Yeah. It's like proof of disability without having to take all your paperwork.
Yeah. So you got that, and then you've got this, which is your national disability card, which
none of your codes are showing.
Yeah, which is like an official card that indicates that obviously you've got a disability and you've got issues. And then I've got this, which is, I'll cover that up, which is a local bus pass, so I get bus travel for free. And then I've got this one, which you can get at your local council, and it helps you for disability for like swimming and gym membership and things like that. It issues you to...
It's either money off or free for people with disabilities. It will differ depending on what council that you're under. But I think the top tip is basically find out what you're entitled to and make sure that you go for it.
Oh, you can get CEA cards as well, which is cinema passes, which allows you to get a carer in for free. So you just, whenever you book a cinema, you just type your code in online, and they get you in for a carer for free.
Yeah,
just quite
so
handy.
That's super cool. And I mean, I didn't have to get it out this weekend for the theatre, because they just took one look at me and went, yep, she's disabled. But it was really handy to have with me.
Yeah.
When you pre-book, I think the Regent Theatre for the Nimbus access card, the Regent in Ipswich is actually named on their website as being a good, accessible venue who basically look after you
when it's not being renovated.
But I went to the London Victoria Palace Theatre
at the weekend, didn't you?
Literally a couple of days ago, and they were amazing. But I'm probably going to talk about that in the next pod. So with that in mind, I just want to thank you all for listening. A lot more lighthearted today.
Yeah.
A lot more bouncy, a lot more laughs. if you are, see, I can't talk today.
Spit it out, love.
If you're a business, we are looking for sponsors. If you'd like this platform to help you, advertise your business or advertise any of the products that you've got, please make sure that you contact us in the description box at the bottom of this video. Make sure if you are watching this video as well that you go and watch our other videos. All right. This is now our fifth one.
Fifth one. Yeah.
Fifth one. 5. Can't believe it. It's been such a journey. It's just amazing. I love talking to you lot as well. Like, please keep in contact with us.
We just like talking in general, really, don't you?
Just love to talk, which makes this brilliant. Especially when I'm like this.
Yeah.
When I'm getting tired, my ADHD comes out, my tics come out. That's tics, by the way. I said tics.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway.
Right, I think it's time for us to sign off.
Please make sure that you like and subscribe. We love you. It helps more than you know, and we'd love to get to 100 subscribers. That would be amazing.
Yeah, we're
absolutely
nearly
amazing. We love you. Thank you so much. FND Sisters, over and out.